So how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And today I had a very small red day. I would almost consider it break even. And honestly, I really should have had a green day today. I took a trade pretty early off the open. It was a 410 bounce on SPY. I took a light position size because it was so early, and the only reason that this trade ended up being a loser is because of the news at 9 a.m. And right when the news came out, the market just hit my stop instantly and bottom wicked right back up. And I think it was a misprint because on TOS, the 1 minute candle at 9 a.m. looks nothing like the 1 minute candle on NinjaTrader, which is really odd and slightly frustrating, but it is what it is. That's what I get for trading the news. So I took a slightly larger loss than I would have liked, but then later on at about 10:30 or so, I found another trade. It was a retest of supply and VWAP on ES, and I took advantage of that to make back a little bit of what I lost. And I got it recorded live so you can see, and stay tuned for the end where I break the trade down. So enjoy the live trading. Oh my goodness, look at this dump. This is kind of what I wanted to see. Now, I want SPY to touch 410 because there is demand there. Now, I feel like this is going to be a bear trap, but I want to be careful. We also have news in about 12 minutes or so. Alright, I gotta put some risk on the table because we're bouncing off of very clear demand. Now, I'm going to keep this light for now.
Order submitted.
Very light position size, but we are holding 410 right now.
Order filled.
And that right there is why you don't trade news. And now it's going up, isn't it? There's no way, man. That stings a little bit. Hang on a second, I might take a short here. We're rejecting supply. I'm kind of interested in a short, but the problem is SPY is above 410. Or it's right at 410.
Order filled.
I'm going to jump in here. If SPY gets back above 410,
order submitted.
I will get out of this trade, but the setup on ES just looks too good not to take right now.
Order filled.
I'll take a contract off there, adjust my stop loss. Let's see.
Order canceled. Order filled.
Okay, we're out of that last contract. Still barely right on the day, but I'm glad we made some back. So yeah, that was a pretty nice sell-off right there. So I'm going to break down these trades. Now, like always, I want to show you the levels I was watching on ES and SPY. So this is a 30-minute chart. You can see the range we've been in. It's been a pretty tight range. I had demand that is now turned into supply around this 4140 to 4134 level. And then if I show you my SPY chart, I was watching 410 for a potential bounce because in the past few weeks we've had some key bounces right around 410. So I thought it was definitely worth keeping an eye on 410. So now I'm going to go into the 1 minute chart to show you kind of where I took my entry. Now, of course, I took my entry on ES, but this trade was more based on SPY. So if I go to the 1 minute chart and show you, it was right around here, right around 850. I went long with two contracts with a stop right around the 4132 level. And if you take a look at SPY at this exact time, well, I'll just put them right next to each other. You can see it had a very nice bullish engulfing candle, or a 1 minute candle. So I was expecting a 410 bounce on SPY. So it chopped around for a few minutes, and then right at 9 a.m. the news came out, and you can see if I had my stop at the 32 level, this candle never went there, right? It says the low on this candle was 4133.75. But if we go over to my NinjaTrader account, NinjaTrader shows you like exactly where you bought and sold. And it says I got filled right at 4130.25. And you can see this candle looks much different from the one on TOS. So yeah, that's pretty frustrating that I got a terrible fill. And it appears that the market did not even go there. Not really sure how that happened, but I guess that's why trading news is risky. And you can see, I guess it would have been a losing trade anyway. So yeah, I ended up losing about 55 on that because of the very bad fill. So then I waited, and I was pretty patient because this was pretty choppy. Did not think it was worth taking a trade. And and I waited for the market to come back up. I noticed it retested a VWAP and it was retesting supply. And then this candle had a huge reaction to the downside on very high volume. And I also kind of noticed there's a trend line break here. When the next candle opened, I went short with just 2 micro contracts. Had my stop kind of above these highs here because I didn't want to have my stop all the way up here because I don't think I could tolerate that loss. And if you also take a look at the 5-minute chart, it had me completely convinced that there is more downside here. I mean, this is a fantastic break and retest, and if I remove the trend line, it looks even cleaner. Now, if I go back to the 1-minute time frame, I can show you where I scaled out. Took off my first contract right around the 25s. I wanted to hold through a break of low a day, but I also did not want to risk a double bottom. So then at 10:34, I took off my second contract for a nice win. Not a huge win, but it made back a few bucks. So I'm only down $12 on the day. So yeah, not bad at all. I had a very similar day yesterday. I took one trade and it happened to be a loser. Kept the loss very small, and then I saw another setup later on in the day. I took a stab at it, and it ended up being a small winner. So yeah, in my last video on Friday, I believe the account was at about 25,210. Now we're at 25,168. So we've given back a little bit of profit, but I've managed to keep the losses very small, which is very important to do. So yeah, as usual, I'm going to be very selective in my trades this week. And if I see a great setup, I will take advantage of it with a little bit more size. So then hopefully we can get a very nice trade later on this week. And if I do, I will definitely make a video about it. So that is all I got for you guys today. I really hope you are enjoying these futures trading videos. And if you are, let me know in the comments below and I will continue to make them. And also, thank you for the support on the channel recently. My past few videos have gotten more views than I usually get. And I really appreciate that. And if you are new here, I hope you enjoy what you are seeing. With that being said, thanks for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.